grab a jetpack and some fuel, cause we're going up high, high in the sky. Come on up for a ride with your good friends at your side. Imagination is your guide, cause it's Dr. Sparks' science story typewriting time.
Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Dr. Sparks and together today we are going to go on an adventure to the Red Planet, all the way to Mars. I have with me today 3 heroes: a squirrel, a mole, and a mouse, played by Juliana, Lucas, and Andy. And they are going to help us solve an adventure. To start with, I'd like them to introduce themselves. Andy, would you go ahead and introduce yourself? Would you say your first name and your favorite planet? And also, will you tell us what the mouse sounds like? Because you're Martian Mouse.
I don't really have a mouse voice.
Oh, that's fine. So I think he sounds just like your voice. Will you say your first name and your favorite planet?
My favorite planet is Jupiter, and my name is Andy.
Wonderful. Welcome, Andy. Andy's going to be playing the role of Martian Mouse today. And Juliana, do you want to say your first name and your favorite planet?
My name is Juliana. My favorite planet is either Mercury or Venus.
Both excellent choices. And Lucas, Martian Squirrel, you're up last.
My name is Lucas, and my favorite planet is Mars.
Wonderful. Well, that's where we are. So welcome again to Mars. I'd like to set the scene for you. The 3 of you, Martian Mole, Martian Mouse, and Martian Squirrel, are 3 adventurers. You travel the planet Mars, and you right wrongs, you solve mysteries, and you make the planet Mars a better place. Here's your characters right now. You can see you 3 are gathered outside the village of Red Pebble. It's a small town on Mars, populated by all sorts of animals just like you. You 3 are very tuckered out. You've been traveling all day, and there's nothing you would like more than to go and get yourselves some ice cream. So I think you 3 are going to walk to the village of Red Pebble and find a place that you can get some ice cream. How does that sound? Do you guys like ice cream? You guys don't like ice cream at all, do you?
I love ice cream.
Ice cream is awesome.
I love ice cream.
Well, wonderful. I'm glad we're in agreement about that. Now, you're going to walk through the village of Red Pebble. And in Red Pebble, it's a small town, but it's got some buildings there. There's a nice church. There's 2 different banks. There's one on the left side of the street and one on the right side of the street. There's a grocery store, a very nice library, and a mayor's house. But you walk past all of those because you have one thing on your mind. You 3 have come in search of ice cream. That's why you're in Red Pebble, and that's what you're going to get today. So, before you, you see a small, squat building. And the sign outside says that it is called the Tuck Inn. The Tuck Inn is a inn. It's a place that you can stay overnight, and you can also get some food. But it also is known throughout Red Pebble, and honestly, throughout Mars, as being a place that has the best soft-serve ice cream of anywhere. But the thing about the Tuck Inn is that it's got interesting flavors. It doesn't just have vanilla and chocolate and Neapolitan ice cream. I mean, sometimes it has those, but it's pretty unusual that you're going to find flavors like that. Instead, you're going to find things like, well, I'll let you see for yourselves.
Rock flavor?
Rock flavor? What flavor? Can you imagine? I'm picturing a rock-flavored ice cream in a cone right now. So you've got a little waffle cone, and it's got a little boulder sticking out of the top of it. What would it taste like? Do you just lick rock-flavored ice cream? Does it taste like a rock? What makes it ice cream? Is it the cone? Is that what makes ice cream ice cream?
Yeah.
So if I put a tennis ball in a cone, would that be tennis ball ice cream?
Yeah.
Well, you guys have come to the right place. Let's take a look at the Tuck Inn. Can you guys see your characters here?
Yeah.
We've got Martian Squirrel, big bushy tail, big and strong. Martian Mouse, glasses and a shirt. And Martian Mole wearing overalls and whiskers, very hungry. At the counter is Martian Tortoise, and this is what he sounds like. Yes, hello there. My name is Martian Turtle, and I've been running the Tuck Inn for a long time. I've seen a lot of adventurers like you. And I make all of our ice cream, and you can see we've got some unusual flavors. Today, we've got banana avalanche, pepper-flavored ice cream, Irish Ballad, bear attack, paper cut, and password. What's that, Martian Mouse? Martian Mouse, did you say you would like one of these flavors of ice cream?
Yes.
What flavor? You want password? Oh, bear attack. Well, I would give you some bear attack ice cream, except that my machine is out of order. Can you believe it? Just this morning, I went to go and repair the pepper-flavored ice cream. I was changing it out for Ghost Hugs. Ghost Hugs was a flavor last week. We replaced it with pepper when we ran out. And as I pulled the bag of Ghost Hugs out of the machine, I kicked one of the panels, and the whole thing shut down. And it's been broken ever since. If you guys are going to want some ice cream today, you're going to have to fix the machine. Is that something you think you can do?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. How about you go around back of the machine? I've taken out the circuit board that I think is broken. You're going to have to take a look and see if you can fix it. So here's what it looks like. You can see there are these two clamps right here. And they can go on these different little screws, right? You can connect them up. And there's also some switches and stuff. I have no idea what to do, though. You guys have got to tell me what to do to fix this circuit board.
Okay, so what are the colors of the two clamps?
So one is red and one is black.
Okay.
What should I do first?
Martian Mouse thinks.
Martian Mouse, you have an answer.
I think you should put the black one on the black and the red one on the red at the top.
Which red one? Which red one on the red one?
At the top.
At the top, okay. Well, it doesn't look like anything happened, huh? I don't know. Am I missing something? Is something not happening here that I'm just missing?
Wait. I've got something. Look at the pointer at the middle.
Oh, the pointer at the middle, yeah. It's pointed at bad right now, isn't it?
Yep.
We're gonna have to find a way to make the pointer put it good, would be my guess. What do you think? What else can I change about this board here? Is there anything else I could...
I don't know.
Could you turn it? Could you turn it so that the top is now at the bottom?
Sure, I can try that. Okay, well, it's different.
That didn't do anything.
Well, it says bad. As bad means bad. It's the opposite of good, typically. Well, what do you think?
I think you should put the clamps on the side that says good, because maybe the pointer will turn to good, because that's where the clamps are.
I think that sounds like a really good idea. Okay, but is there anything else I need to do first? You see there's maybe a switch down here.
Turn it on.
Turn
Can you
it
see what it says?
on.
Okay, here we go. You ready? Oh, the lights came on. Oh, but it's still pointed at bad. Okay, so you think I should connect the clamps over here? So I'm going to connect the red one to the black, because red always connects to the black. You ready?
No.
Good job.
This is not your fault, but I gotta go reset the breakers. Give me 1 second. I think I know where they are.
I know what he did. He turned off the light.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Not back there.
I think I fixed it. I am really struggling here. Where is this switch? I gotta find the switch. Okay, good. Okay, I got the switch. Switch is back on. Okay, so red does not go to black. Red goes to red and black goes to black. I think we learned an important.
That's why I said put red with red.
Okay, yeah. And he was Martian Mouse was totally right here. Let's go ahead and connect red to red and black to black. So black to black, red to red. Oh geez. I think we made it worse.
Take them off. Take them off.
Okay, I took it off. What
I know
now?
what to do. I know what to do.
What's that? Go ahead and tell me, Martian Squirrel.
red one on the left side on the red.
Here? Or the right this side?
Yeah. And then put the black one on the right side.
Like this?
Yeah.
Wow, it looks like it's good. Oh, awesome. I think you might have solved the problem then. I think you guys did it. I think you solved the problem. But wait, before we do that, I just want to take a look real quick at what happens if we connect the top. I'm kind of curious, because we tried the one on the right. If we connect the one at the top, I wonder if anything happens. It kind of looks like the lights at the top are turning.
Oh, look behind you!
Oh, that's crazy. The muffin's inflated. Oh. Okay. We'll put it back to the good then. All right. Well, congratulations, guys. You solved the problem. It looks like if you connected the red wire to the red one on the left side, then the thing is pointed at good. And now you're going to give this circuit board back to Martian Turtle, and he's going to put it back into the machine. And once you know it, there's a rumble and a thud. And the machine turns on. Yes, you guys.
Bear attack!
All right. Well, it sounds like Martian Mouse has been pretty anxious to get some of that bear attack flavor. So let's go ahead and Martian Turtle goes ahead and gets a cone, and he pulls on the lever and fills it out. And all of a sudden, wow, okay, don't order bear attack again. That was really scary.
Password!
I want password.
Oh, password.
You want popcorn?
Password.
Oh, password flavored ice cream. Okay, this is a pretty interesting one right here. Martian Turtle, he gets the soft serve machine, he pulls on the lever, fills up the cone, and gives it to you. And once you know it, as you taste the password flavored ice cream, what do you think it tastes like first? Tell me.
Electronics.
It tastes like numbers.
It's
and
like
math.
numbers. Ooh, and what do numbers taste like? I haven't eaten them lately.
They taste like licorice.
Licorice! Oh! Yes. It's like licorice. And the funny thing is, Martian Mole, you instantly know what the password is. You don't know what the password is to, but you have the answer to the question. You just got to figure out the question. So you know what the flavor, you know what the password is right now. And you can tell us later what it is. What's that? Licorice is the password? Well, see, Martian Mole's the only one that knows. It could be anything. And Martian Squirrel, would you like to try a flavor of ice cream here?
I want banana avalanche.
Banana avalanche. Okay. Well, what do you think that's gonna taste like?
Bananas.
Bananas falling on you.
You know, it's funny. We have bananas today. We have a whole banana avalanche of bananas! Well, you got banana avalanche. It's a pretty great flavor. All right. Well, it looks like you guys have all had your ice cream. I want to tell you this. Martian Turtle calls you over. Guys, it seems to me like you are all adventurers. Is that true? Am I surmising this correctly? Are you adventurers?
Yes.
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 If you're looking for it, I happen to know that Martian Snake, who lives up in the Astronomy Tower, he has a problem. He told me about it. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. He was saying words like trajectory and impact crater and things like that. I couldn't understand what he was saying. But if you're looking for somebody to help or go on an adventure, I would go and talk to Martian Snake. I think he's probably a good one. And
Okay, let's go.
if you guys are heading out, let me give you guys a little bit of Irish ballad to go. Would you like would you like to try some Irish Ballad ice cream on the house? You can have some just for fixing my machine.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? You all dig into the Irish Ballad ice cream, and as you eat it, music fills your ears, and this is what you hear. Alive, alive, oh ho! Alive, alive, oh ho! Crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh! Alive, alive, oh! Alive, alive, oh! Crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh! And with that, you leave the Tucked Inn and head through the streets of Red Pebble all the way to the Astronomer's Tower. You pass, once again, one of the banks and the grocery store of Red Pebble. You pass where the mayor lives. He lives in a big, tall building. It's 3 stories high. It's the tallest building in Red Pebble. And you wave at the mayor, and you wave at Martian Sparrow, and you wave at Martian Crow.
Hi.
They're playing checkers in the park.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for saying hi to them. And at long last, you reach the base of the Astronomy Tower. Now, it's a long cylinder, almost like an elevator shaft, because that's what it is. And there's a door in front of you. And you're going to have to find a way to open this door. It's got 2 buttons.
Baby.
Can you see? That's over on the left there. The door with the 2 buttons is the Astronomy Tower with a light above it. How are you going to try to open this tower?
I know.
Well, how's that? Martian... And, okay, Martian
Pull it
Mouse.
off.
Say that again, Martian Squirrel.
Pull it off with my strongness.
Okay. All right. The Martian Squirrel walks up to the door and gets 2 of her hands into the crack in the door, and she heaves on the door with super strength. And the door makes a popping sound, but it doesn't open up.
Dang it.
The Martian Mouse, do you want to take a crack and press that button like you said?
Yep.
All right, Martian Mouse goes forward and presses the button. And the door says, who tried to open me? You gotta say the password, not pull me open. Jeez Louise.
Oops.
Wait, that gives us a clue.
Yes, it does. Well, you guys are gonna have to find the password.
Martian Mole.
Licorice.
Martian Mole, tell us the password.
It's licorice. Licorice.
The password is
Licorice.
all ice cream should taste like licorice ice cream. Which licorice ice cream is password ice cream?
Hello, my friends. Martian Mole says the password, and the door to the Astronomy Tower opens up. And Martian Snake comes out of the door. He's wearing a top hat, a very fetching, very fashionable top hat. Hello, friend. Salutations is what he's. Would you like to gaze at the stars? I am an astronomer, and I have a telescope.
Yes.
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 All right, okay. Please come up to my tower, he says. The 3 of you walk into the astronomer's elevator tower, and the door closes behind you, and the door says, "You're letting them in? I still have rivets popped. I am so sore." Martian Squirrel, do you maybe want to, I don't know, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but maybe apologize to the door that you tried to rip off its hinges?
Yeah.
What do you say to the door?
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm still very bent, but okay, I guess that's fine. Everybody just yanks on doors all day. That's what we're here for, I guess. Oh, jeez. It's not your fault. Everybody treats doors poorly. You couldn't have known that I was a talking one that had a password. But it still is rather frustrating. So, says Martian Snake, what is your favorite thing about astronomy? My favorite thing about astronomy is collecting telescopes. I have 17 telescopes. And 7 smaller ones that aren't quite telescopes. More like microscopes. What is your favorite thing about the night sky, Martian Mole?
My favorite thing about the night sky is probably being able to, like, study them and understand like what else is like what things are like out there, like what like the temperature is and like what gravity levels are on planets and like how far away the planets are from the sun and from us.
Yes. I think you hit the nail on the head. That's so much fun. I love learning about the solar system, about the night sky. Sometimes, whenever the stars are out and they're bright and luminous and they just take up the whole sky and you can see shooting stars, sometimes I just lie on my back and think about how tiny we are. It's just so much space out there. That's literally what it is nothing. Millions and millions of miles of nothing. How about you, Martian Squirrel? What's your favorite thing about the night sky? Stars?
Definitely the stars.
I like stars as well. My favorite star is Regulus A. Andy, is your favorite thing about the night sky the cat that lives in the night sky?
No,
What's your favorite thing about the night sky?
that's my cat Spike. And my favorite thing about the night sky is it's just so beautiful.
It is very beautiful. I agree with you. All right. So at long last, takes you all the way to the top of the Astronomy Tower. And you see, this is what it looks like right here. There's a big telescope. And there's a fancy machine that helps aim the telescope. And Martian Snake tells you, welcome to my Astronomy Tower, where I can see so far, gaze into the stars. I would like to look into the telescope because I have seen something terrifying. Do you know that soaring through the sky above us is a shooting star that's coming towards us? I started to plot its course, and it seems like it's heading right towards us. But we have to look through the telescope and see if we can see exactly where the shooting star will land. I'm going to look through the telescope now.
I want to look through the telescope.
Well, first I have to. I'm the astronomer, and it's mine. Oh! There's a giant that lives on Mars. I maybe should have warned you. That was the giant that lives on Mars. Yes, the giants are often a problem around here, but sometimes they are a solution as well. I want to look again through the telescope. Maybe not at the giant this time.
I want to see the giant again. I don't really remember what it was.
Oh, my goodness. You guys, it's the 2 moons of Mars. These guys are such bullies. They always make me so mad and upset. Hey there. Oh, yeah, see? The snake, he's looking at us again. Look at his silly top hat, see? Yeah, what a dumb snake. He's a dumb snake looking up at us. Yeah! Ha-ha! That stupid snake, he's looking at us again. He's such a dweeb in his top hat. He doesn't have arms or legs. Oh, jeez, guys. Oh, jeez. Martian Snake, I'm so upset. They made me so sad. They made fun of my top hat. Oh, you guys, I was bullied by the moons. You guys, Martian Snake was just bullied by Phobos and Deimos, the 2 moons of Mars. And before he's gonna come out of his top hat and look at the sky again, you've gotta help him. You've gotta say something to make him feel better about being bullied. What would you say to your friend that had been bullied?
We should say that the moons don't have arms or legs either.
They don't! That's a great thing! Yes, I suppose you're right about that. Let's tell them that. Let's say to the moons that they don't have arms or legs. Hey, moons, you think you're so great, but you don't have arms or legs either, do you? Oh, yeah, see, the snake's got a point, see? Hey, you know what? You're still silly. I still don't like your top hat, see? Yeah! We may not have arms or legs, but at least we have some fashion sense!
Ow.
You know what?
Blah, 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 blah.
So Andy, you're what are you saying to the snake, Andy?
I'm saying to the moon, blah, 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 blah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Yeah, those guys, I shouldn't let them get to me, should I? Martian Squirrel. Martian Squirrel, do you have anything to say to Martian Snake?
They don't have a fashion sense either. They don't even wear clothes.
That's true. Yes, they don't even wear clothes. Oh my goodness, yeah. At least I have the sense to wear clothes, says the snake. So I think the snake feels better now. The snake comes out of his top hat and he once again gazes through the telescope. Okay, guys, I think that I might be done looking through the telescope, though. Would somebody else like to look through the telescope and see the night sky?
I will.
Let's let Martian Squirrel take a look first. Okay?
Okay.
Martian Squirrel gazes through the telescope, and in the telescope, he sees first stars, and then as he moves it, something comes into focus. It's a satellite. Beep. Beep. Hello. I am Mariner 9. I'm a satellite, a derelict satellite in Martian orbit. Would you like to know where the shooting star is? I've seen it, and I can tell you. Beep.
Yeah.
Please.
Where is it heading?
I don't give up my information lightly. Beep. For me to tell you where the satellite is, you will have to answer 3 riddles. Beep. Beep. Would you like to hear riddles?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not
Yeah.
going to do them in the satellite voice because they're kind of hard to hear if I do it that way. You guys ready? Riddle number 1. Beep. Beep. I stand. Okay. I stand between sidewalk and street, and my height is at least 20 feet. When it's nighttime, that's my chance to shine. See the faces of the folks that you meet.
Lamppost.
A lamppost, exactly! Martian Squirrel gets the first one. Excellent job.
Wow.
That is the correct answer to my first riddle. My diagnostics indicate that you have answered correctly. Part 1 is complete, but you now have 2 more parts to answer. Are you guys ready for question number 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Riddle number 2. Martian Squirrel, you got the last one, so give somebody else a chance for this one. You ready? I am shaped like a sliver of moon, and I'll help you to pop a balloon. If fingers had hats, that's where I'm at. When I'm long, please trim me, and soon.
Fingernail.
Fingernail, correct! Martian Mole knocks it out of the park. Beep. That is the answer to my riddle. Diagnostics indicate a correct answer. Okay, 2 of the questions have been answered, but there's still 1 remaining. Beep. Beep. Okay, now this last riddle is far and away the hardest riddle. And so you can all answer. If anybody gets it, go ahead and call out the answer. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I've got a good riddle for it.
Oh, you're going to give it a riddle back? Beep. Okay, you can ask me a riddle. That's an appropriate substitute. All right, Andy, give him the riddle.
I run, but I never walk. I've got a bed, but I never sleep. What am I?
Beep. I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to have to query Earth. Allow me to send a signal. It will take 5 minutes to transmit. And 5 minutes to get back. Actually, I'd better answer this on my own. Let me think. I have lived most of my life in space, but I remember when I was first manufactured on Earth, there were many things there, like water and clouds. I remember the water pooling into pools and then flowing into rivers and creeks. I think the answer to this riddle is a creek. Or as they say in Western Pennsylvania, crick. Is it crick? Is it a creek or a river?
It's a river.
It's a river! Beep! I'm so happy I answered this riddle. I have never had a friend before. Would you guys like to be my friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
20 more riddles.
Okay.
Come on.
Friends, I've got one more riddle. You don't have to answer it. I'll tell you the answer now, but can I tell you my riddle?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the last riddle. It's really hard. I'm sorry. If you're out of it, you might trip over your shoelaces. You can thank it for a poker hand full of aces. Plan well, and you won't need it. Or take the foot of a rabbit, and you can wish your friends have it for just in cases.
A 4-leaf clover?
A 4-leaf clover? That is an excellent guess. You're on the right track. You're very close. You're like, if this is the right answer, you're like in orbit around it at the distance of like Mercury from the sun. What do we say about 4-leaf clovers? Why was that your guess?
Because they're they're rare, and that we say that they're lucky.
Yes, because they're lucky. So so what do you think the answer to the riddle is?
Luck.
Something like
It's luck, yes. If you're out of it, you might trip over. If you're out of it, you might trip over your shoelaces. You can thank it for a poker hand full of aces. Playing well and you won't need it, or take the foot of a rabbit, and you can wish it for your friends. Have it for just in cases. That satellite's not very good at rhymes. Just in cases is not a word. Although it does rhyme with aces. All right, so you guys have successfully answered the satellite's riddle. He tells you where to find the shooting star that is heading towards the village of Red Pebble. You look through your satellite, you look through the telescope, and you see it. You see the glittering shooting star. It is spectacular. It glows so brilliantly. Look at that. Oh, it's shooting through the night sky, zipping and zipping and zipping. Okay, now you guys, says Martian Snake, I have seen where this is going. Now that we've seen where it is now, I can back calculate its trajectory and see where exactly it's going to land. Look, if you look in my machine right here, I can show you where it's going to land near Red Pebbles. Here it's going to land right next to the village. Okay, you guys, this is a real problem. If the shooting star lands that close to the village of Red Pebble, and there's nothing to cushion it, nothing to catch it, it's going to kick up a ton of dust, going to be smushed under rock. You've got to find a way to either stop that shooting star from hitting the ground, or making sure that it lands very, very softly. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. So yes, this is deliberately open-ended. You can use anything you want in the whole town of Red Pebble to solve this problem, but it's a big problem. You've got to come up with a really good solution to stop that shooting star.
I know.
Okay, Martian Squirrel, what do you think?
I need to use mole.
You should use the mole? Okay, so tell me what...
use Martian mole, too.
Okay, so what's Martian Mole gonna do?
She's gonna dig a hole so that the asteroid will go into the hole and not make as much dust, and then we'll cover it up so then the dust doesn't escape.
That's a great idea. What do you guys think? Martian Mole? Martian Mouse? You can suggest other solutions if you have a different one, but that's a pretty good idea.
I don't really think that will work, because what if it's going way too fast and it goes through the hole and drops the planet in two?
That might happen, yeah. I would say Martian Snake's calculations don't think the shooting star is big enough to cut the planet in half, but that is an excellent idea. Martian Mole, what do you think?
So I think that is a good idea. But if we calculate it and it doesn't work, then we should create a big net.
A big net.
Connected to like the mayor's house, which is the tallest building. And then if it goes past while going to the place where it's gonna crash, then it could catch it and shoot it back.
That sounds awesome. So, Annie, that would also solve the problem of it burrowing so deep into the planet that it splits the planet in two. I don't know, Annie, what do you think? Do you like the idea of a net better than a hole?
Yes.
Like almost like a trampoline here, kind of, is what you're describing.
Yeah, but I've got an idea.
Okay.
What if we put like a shield over the town, so and then we make a net to catch it, and that even if it does make a lot of dust, all that dust will go on the shield and fall off.
I think both of these ideas might work. Okay, so come up with some way to cause the shooting star to bounce and go back into the space. But also, in case that doesn't work, have a contingency plan, like a plan B, so that the town will still be protected even if that happens. Okay, I like your idea a lot, Andy, but I think one of the problems you might run into here is that, how are you going to build a dome that big? That's going to be pretty tough. I wonder if there's like anybody you could ask for help that could help you that like is really.
Wait, no, not like a wooden shield, like a magic shield.
Oh, like a magic shield. That might be tricky though.
Stop pinning your tail on me.
Martian Squirrel.
You're standing right there.
Martian Squirrel, you should keep your tail to yourself.
No,
Okay.
not my squirrel, Spike. He's my cat and he's hitting me with his tail.
So, Martian Squirrel, what do you think about that? Do you want to take on the responsibility of getting the dome together?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
I've got an even better idea than mine. Plain one. What if we use all our ideas into one big idea?
Okay, I think that would work. I think building a shield and making a trampoline so that it bounces will work great. And also, you're going to protect it from splitting the planet in two. So that's like all three of your ideas right in the go. Okay, so
And if it rips through, it will land in that hole.
perfect. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is build a big dome. Martian Squirrel is in charge of building the big tall dome. What are you going to build the dome out of, Martian Squirrel?
One of the strongest things on Mars, I guess.
Titanium.
Do you wanna-
Titanium!
Okay, titanium. You're gonna build a big titanium dome. You're gonna hew it. You're gonna have lots of titanium. There is titanium on Mars. There's titanium
Hey,
everywhere.
what about windows? It will be too dark.
I think Martian Mall has a great idea. Are you gonna build windows into the titanium dome?
No, we'll put lights in it.
No!
Like, but you could shave the titanium so like it's thinner in those
Wait, no,
places.
clear titanium.
Clear titanium? I don't know that exists, but that's a great idea, and I like making it so thin that it can let the light through. Okay, so we're gonna build a dome out of titanium that covers the town. How are we gonna build this trampoline now? Because the other thing is too, if you build a dome over the town, you can't use the mayor's building to tether the trampoline, unless you're really clever. Maybe you can't. I don't want to put a solution in your mouth.
Okay. So I think that we could, if there are like any trees on Mars.
How about this? Let's look at the
Or-
trajectory. Let's look at the trajectory one more time that the shooting star is going to take. It looks like it's going to kind of land in that natural valley anyways, right over there.
That looks already like a hole.
Yeah, it kind of does. I wonder if maybe the shooting stars kind of cluster there. Maybe they like hitting right there. Who knows? Okay, so you're going to try to string a trampoline between those. How are you going to string the trampoline?
If there maybe
I really
we
want to make
could
a
take
magic
the tips
shield.
of mountains. If we could take the tips of mountains and like make that like the parts that connects to the trampoline and the side of the valley, and then for the trampoline part we could.
That works for me. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. Okay, so you're going to attach.
Magic shield.
Okay, how about this? We'll make sure the shield is made out of titanium, but it is magic titanium so that it's transparent. And you cast a spell on the titanium to make it transparent. Perfect. Okay.
I think Spike thinks that's a good idea too. Right, Spikey?
So we've got it. Here it is. The trampoline and the dome over the town. That is awesome, guys. I think you've come up with a solution. Now let's see if it's going to work. Okay? Here comes the shooting star. It's coming down through the ground. Can you hear it hissing? It hits the ground. And it bounces! It's a different planet's problem now! It's gonna go hit Jupiter or Venus or something! That's a job for a different set of adventurers, huh? Congratulations, you guys! You have saved the town! And everybody comes out. Well, they come out as far as the dome will let them come out. And they all begin cheering. The sound is cacophonous. It's so loud under the titanium dome. And everybody cheers, yeah! Woo! Our heroes have saved us, great! Woo! And guys, you have saved the village of Red Pebble. The mayor gives you a key to the city and declares you heroes, which you already knew you were heroes, but now you have proof. You have a certificate. You guys, you did it. You successfully completed episode 2 of the Martian Explorations. Congratulations. You guys are incredible. Now, for those of you who are watching at home, if you liked our session today, if you enjoyed the zaniness, the banana avalanche, the Irish Ballad flavored ice cream, the paper cut flavored ice cream, which we never got to, but has a hint of lemon in it. That really gives it a kick. If you're interested in booking your own session, we offer this to schools and classrooms. So go ahead and visit drsparkshow.com and you can schedule your own session. This is brought to you today by Family Maker Camp, and Family Maker Camp, makercamp.com is the place that you can go. They have a bunch of events happening this week, next week, and all throughout the foreseeable future. Virtual events that you can tune into, just like you tuned into this one. You can go to their events page and see all this stuff there. And thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I am Dr. Sparks. This is the Martian Explorations. Let's give a round of applause if you are at home right now. Please applaud Martian Mouse, Andy, Martian Squirrel, Lucas, and Martian Mole, Juliana! Woo!
Should we end on a disco party?
Let's end on a disco party!
Let's do it. And go. Very nicely done. Very nicely
Thank you,
done.
for those of you who tuned in at home, thank you as well for tuning in. And join us next time for the Martian Explorations.